Excitement building here at Three Oaks. Total Eclipse, favourite for the win. Bookies hoping for an upset. And they're racing. Musicians Sunrise began quickly. Secret Fate right up there with the leader. 1100 a race, it's Musicians Sunrise. Secret Fate in second spot. Historic Leopard up against them. Just has a margin over Total Eclipse. 900 out and it's Musicians Sunrise. Total Eclipse moving past on the outside. On their back is Historic Leopard. Just in front of Willful Violet. Followed by Secret Fate. Heads up and down with Cavalier Crab. Then as the race moves on, it's Musicians Sunrise. Historic Leopard wants the front. A length away, it's Willful Violet. Stride for stride with Secret Fate. At the 500, it's Total Eclipse. Musicians Sunrise in second place. A length behind, it's Historic Leopard. Putting in a strong bid with Secret Fate. Still going, it's Total Eclipse. Musicians Sunrise in second spot. One length away, it's Historic Leopard. Total Eclipse leading the charge. Musicians Sunrise in second place. 2 lengths away, it's Historic Leopard. Tension building as they set sail for home, it's Total Eclipse. Musicians Sunrise wants the front. Total Eclipse gets the money just in front of Musicians Sunrise. Third at the line, Secret Fate. Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Sewell Meadows. Total Eclipse is where all the money is in this race. Rumble. Right up there early is Total Eclipse. Going fast on the inside, it's Luminous Fool. Total Eclipse leading. Memories Honey in second, toe-to-toe with Her Majesty's Sense, fighting for position with Luminous Fool. Traveller's Flower in 11, 2 lengths behind, it's Tyrant's Talon. Still going, it's Total Eclipse. Her Majesty's Sense in second position, then Luminous Fool. Bittersweet Beeswax with a magnificent run. Total Eclipse leading the charge. Her Majesty's Sense in second spot, closely followed by Luminous Fool. Just behind, it's Bittersweet Beeswax. Total Eclipse is the front runner. Her Majesty's Sense in second. 2 lengths behind, it's Bittersweet Beeswax. They run for the money. Her Majesty's Sense in second position. Total Eclipse delivers the final knock. Her Majesty's Sense in second place. Luminous Fool in third. They're ready to go at Sewell Meadows. Total Eclipse, the one to beat. Off and running. Total Eclipse charges out of the machine. Wind Spies is also in the firing line. Pounding down the course, it's Total Eclipse. Wind Spies wants the front, trying to brush off Pickle Plum. Neck and neck with Perfume Heart. Twinkle Turbo in 8th. A length away, it's Tax Tomato. Total Eclipse once again in the front spot. Wind Spies in second place. Perfume Heart scraping the paint off the rails. Next, it's Pickle Plum. Twinkle Turbo in 8th spot. 3 lengths away, it's Tax Tomato. Total Eclipse, the leader. Smokes Request moving up the field. Pickle Plum in 3rd spot, putting up a challenge to Perfume Past. Total Eclipse holding the lead. Smokes Request in 2nd spot. On their back is Pickle Plum, head and head with Wind Spies. Total Eclipse leading. Smokes Request in 2nd place. Total Eclipse takes a fantastic win. Pickle Plum 2nd. Smokes Request gets the 3rd place. Waiting for the start at Sewell Meadows. High hopes for the favourite Total Eclipse. Gates crash back. Bauble Example shows great speed. Alleged Asteroid also off to a good start. Bauble Example still in first place. Alleged Asteroid in second from Total Eclipse. A length behind it's Windmill Flower pushing hard in front of Identical Inferno. With 900 metres to go it's Bauble Example. Total Eclipse will be looking to hold that position. Doing battle with Alleged Asteroid. Identical Inferno in fourth. Going hammer and tongs with Quirky Cheetah. Ruler's Rocket on the outside. Metallic Crescent next. Identical Inferno controlling the race. Total Eclipse looking good, riding well. Alleged Asteroid charging through. Bauble Example at the head of affairs. Identical Inferno in third place, just has a margin over Alleged Asteroid. The race continues with Total Eclipse. Bauble Example wants the front. Identical Inferno in third, heads up and down with Windmill Flower. As they straighten for home, it's Total Eclipse. Windmill Flower in second. Total Eclipse breaks their hearts. Windmill Flower in second. Third at the line, Alleged Asteroid. Excitement building here at Sewell Meadows. Total Eclipse, the horse that punters favour. Back racing. Horse began very speedily. Dinosaur Dimension is also in the run. Horse setting the pace. Dinosaur Dimension in second position, and then it's Total Eclipse. A length away, it's Cursed Curve. On their back is Friendship Blame. The race continues with Total Eclipse. Horse in second spot, putting up a challenge to Dinosaur Dimension, followed by Cursed Curve, just ahead of Friendship Blame. Total Eclipse controlling the race. Cursed Curve moving right on the outside. Horse in first spot. Total Eclipse in second position. 1 length behind, it's Cursed Curve. About to run for glory, it's Total Eclipse. Total Eclipse punched out and won it. Horse in second place. Cursed Curve in third. Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Parsons Valley. Punters hoping for a comfortable win for the favourite, Total Eclipse. They're off. Rain Torpedo began with a rush. Fable Franchise going with them. Rain Torpedo in first position. Lentils Dragon wants the front. Struggling with Total Eclipse. Then Fable Franchise. Pickle Insult putting the pressure on. Continuing around the track, it's Rain Torpedo. On the inside, here comes Total Eclipse. A length behind, it's Lentils Dragon. Just behind, it's Fable Franchise. Head and head with Pickle Insult. Rain Torpedo out in front. Total Eclipse feeling anxious as the finish approaches. 3 lengths behind, it's Lentil Dragon. Just behind, it's Pickled Insult. They straighten up for home, and it's Total Eclipse. Rain Torpedo in second spot. 5 lengths away, it's Lentil Dragon. As they race towards the line, it's Total Eclipse. Floundered Blossom on the fence, putting in the run of its life. Total Eclipse first at the finish, just beating Rain Torpedo. Floundered Blossom gets the third place. They're ready to go at Parsons Valley. All eyes will be on the favourite, Total Eclipse. Stand by, and they're racing. Vacuum Deputy, first away. Total Eclipse, starting well on the inside. Vacuum Deputy, keeping the lead spot. Total Eclipse in second place. A length away, it's Surreal Armchair. Camel's Caterpillar, contending for position. Next, it's Earthquake Sequel. Just has a margin over Diagram Donor. Total Eclipse, leading. Vacuum Deputy in second. A length behind, it's Diagram Donor. Pumpkins Biscuits, trying to outdo them. Just in front of Earthquake Sequel. With 1,200 metres to go, it's Surreal Armchair from Pumpkins Biscuits. Disputing with Earthquake Sequel. Rodeo Opera, gaining momentum and flying through. Camel's Caterpillar, next. Total Eclipse, leading the field. Pumpkins Biscuits in second position. A length away, it's Earthquake Sequel. Earthquake Sequel is coming with a huge run. At the 800, it's Surreal Armchair. And then it's Pumpkins Biscuits, putting in a strong bid with Earthquake Sequel. On their back is Vacuum Deputy. Continuing around the track, it's Total Eclipse. Surreal Armchair in second place, away with a huge margin from Pumpkin Biscuits, putting in a strong bid with Earthquake Sequel. Total Eclipse in first place. Surreal Armchair wants the front. 4 lengths away, it's Pumpkin Biscuits. And then it's Vacuum Deputy. They run for home. Surreal Armchair in second, followed by Pumpkin Biscuits. Total Eclipse dictating the pace. Surreal Armchair in second position. In the straight, it's Total Eclipse. Total Eclipse has waltzed in. Surreal Armchair second. Third at the line, Pumpkin Biscuits. Waiting for the start at Parsons Valley. Total Eclipse, looking to make bookies unhappy. Gates are open and they're off. A great start for the favourite, Total Eclipse. Also running well is Lunar Data. Total Eclipse in first place. Coffin Chuckle in second spot. Up against Beard Work. Heads up and down with Abacus Alibi. Followed by Lunar Data. A length behind, it's Delicate Ballerina. Then Velvet Poetry. Alphabet Afternoon in 8th place, closely followed by Flick of Flurry. Then as the race moves on, it's Total Eclipse. Be It Work gathering momentum. 2 lengths away, it's Abacus Alibi. Pushing hard in front of Lunar Data. Just behind, it's Coffin Chuckle, putting up a challenge to Delicate Ballerina. Total Eclipse showing the way. Next, it's Abacus Alibi. A length away, it's Lunar Data. Coffin Chuckle in 6th spot. Still going, it's Velvet Poetry. Be It Work wants the front from Abacus Alibi. Just ahead of Total Eclipse. Flick of Flurry next. Total Eclipse, the leader. Velvet Poetry on the rails. Velvet Poetry with a brilliant turn of foot. Delicate Ballerina pushing past horses. Pounding down the course, it's Total Eclipse. Be It Work overtaking. Just has a margin over Delicate Ballerina. And then it's Abacus Alibi. Total Eclipse at the head of affairs. Velvet Poetry in 2nd place. A length behind, it's Be It Work. On their back is Delicate Ballerina. 4 lengths behind, it's Abacus Alibi, followed by Alphabet Afternoon. Total Eclipse still outrunning the rest. Velvet Poetry travelling on the fence. Be It Work in 3rd position. Delicate Ballerina next. At the 300, it's Total Eclipse. Velvet Poetry in 2nd spot. 1 length away, it's Be It Work. 5 lengths behind, it's Delicate Ballerina. Total Eclipse striking the front. Be It Work on the outside, being pushed by Velvet Poetry. At the top of the straight, it's Total Eclipse. Be It Work in 2nd place, trying not to be outstripped by Velvet Poetry. Total Eclipse salutes first, just holds by Be It Work. Velvet Poetry in 3rd. Excitement building here at Parsons Valley. Total Eclipse, the favourite for this race. The field is away. Though Type Image runs the gate early. Transparent Year is right there. Though Type Image in the lead. Transparent Year in second. Fly Flourish in third. Just in front of Memory Badger. Total Eclipse in fifth position. Though Type Image maintaining the lead. Transparent Year in second position. Then Fly Flourish. Total Eclipse with a magnificent run. Stride for stride with Lovely Forgery. Just behind its Different Diamonds. The race continues with Lovely Forgery. Albatross Army charging through. Though Type Image in third spot. Total Eclipse in fifth. Toe to toe with Memory Badger. Metaphor Ice in 12th position. A length away it's Canary Data. 1300 out and it's Albatross Army. Lovely Forgery in second spot. Next it's Though Type Image. Though Type Image gaining momentum and flying through. Albatross Army is coming with a huge run, putting in a strong bid with Total Eclipse. Metaphor Adventure travelling on the fence, engaging with Memory Badger. Though Type Image dictating the pace. Albatross Army in second place from Lovely Forgery. Neck and neck with Memory Badger. Though Type Image with a brilliant turn of foot. Transparent Year is charging out deep. Pounding down the course, it's Total Eclipse. Albatross Army wants the front from Though Type Image, closely followed by Fly Flourish. Different Diamonds with a tremendous outside run. Total Eclipse continuing to show the way. Fly Flourish getting past, stride for stride with Albatross Army. Next it's Though Type Image. Continuing around the track, it's Total Eclipse. Albatross Army in second. Fly Flourish in third spot. As they straighten for home, it's Total Eclipse. Pushing hard in front of Though Type Image. Albatross Army leading the field. Total Eclipse happy where it is. They're going to need a photo to tell these apart. Albatross Army secures a great win, just scoring from Total Eclipse. Though Type Image gets the third place. Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Parsons Valley. Total Eclipse, the favourite in an interesting lineup. Away they go, and the favourite is driving the pace right from the go. Right there is VX third. Total Eclipse out in front. Beatnik Spur in second. Eternal Emerald breathing down their neck, going hammer and tongs with Bluebird Twilight. Sound Slick putting on the pressure, Artist Spades next. Total Eclipse running for fun, Beatnik Spur in second position, closely followed by Eternal Emerald. Continuing around the track, it's Artist Spades, and then it's Beatnik Spur. Bluebird Twilight in fourth place. Still going, it's Total Eclipse. Artist Spades in second position, just ahead of Beatnik Spur. They straighten up for home, and it's Total Eclipse. Beatnik Spur in second spot, then Artist Spades. Beatnik Spur leads the race. It's going to be a dash for home. Oh, it's really close. Total Eclipse wins the race, gets the money. Beatnik Spur in second. Third at the line, Artist Spades.
Is this game any good? Looks like it will become quite repetitive after a while. It's good, I don't mind repetitive, in just training my horse before continuing the story.
They're ready to go at Yarra Park. Total Eclipse, favourite for the win. Bookies hoping for an upset. Off and racing. Total Eclipse takes the lead. Forever Anecdote also up the front. Total Eclipse still in first position. Decadence Delights in second spot. On their back is Steady Canary, pushing hard in front of Forever Anecdote, followed by Round Dream. Trombone Bandits jockeying for position. Then as the race moves on, it's Total Eclipse. Decadence Delights wants the front. 2 lengths behind, it's Steady Canary. Then Plausible Goat, putting up a challenge to Mist's Nightmare. The race continues with Total Eclipse. Decadence Delights in second place. Plausible Goat charging through. Steady Canary gaining momentum and flying through. Total Eclipse keeping the lead spot. Decadence Delights is flashing home. Episode Soldier with a withering run. In the straight, it's Total Eclipse. Round Dream has dropped from the sky. Total Eclipse takes the race. Plausible Goat in second place. Splash Silence in third. Waiting for the start at Yarra Park. Total Eclipse is where all the money is in this race. Off they go. Total Eclipse shows great natural pace. Mega Anagram right behind. Still going, it's Total Eclipse. Mega Anagram in second place. A length behind, it's Banana Dundee. Just behind, it's Obvious Office. Sparring with Snack Suspicion. Covered Scenario moving forward now. Ool Fossil still trailing. Mega Anagram at the front. Total Eclipse struggling in this position. Next, it's Banana Dundee, just ahead of Supernatural Sequel. From Covered Scenario, Obvious Office in sixth. Tinted Twilight pushing past horses. 5 lengths behind, it's Ool Fossil. Pounding down the course, it's Total Eclipse. Mega Anagram in second. Obvious Office in third position. Supernatural Sequel with a magnificent run. Clock Carnival charging through. Dancing Blast gaining momentum and flying through. Tinted Sequel in 16th spot. 2 lengths away, it's Ool Fossil. Banana Dundee leading the race. Total Eclipse getting eager. A length away, it's Companion Giant. Mega Anagram, 4th spot. Clock Carnival in 6th place. Just has a margin over Obvious Office. Substitute Snooze in 16th place. Snack Suspicion next. The race continues with Total Eclipse. Banana Dundee in second position. A length behind, it's Mega Anagram. And then it's Covered Scenario. Just in front of Obvious Office. On their back is Companion Giant. Total Eclipse in first spot. Covered Scenario stretching now. Putting in a strong bid with Mega Anagram. Followed by Obvious Office. Closely followed by Tinted Twilight. Out deeper on the track is Tinted Sequel. Substitute Snooze. Pressuring just behind. 1,000 out and it's Total Eclipse. Banana Dundee in second spot. Then Obvious Office. Pushing hard in front of Mega Anagram. A length away, it's Tinted Twilight. 800 to gallop, it's Total Eclipse. Banana Dundee wants the front. Just behind, it's Mega Anagram. Obvious Office in 4th position. A length behind, it's Clock Carnival. Snack Suspicion in 16th. Next, it's Substitute Snooze. Total Eclipse still in the lead. Banana Dundee wants the front, trying to keep up. Mega Anagram. 1 length behind, it's Obvious Office. 400 to run, it's Total Eclipse. Mega Anagram in second, struggling with Banana Dundee. 2 lengths away, it's Obvious Office. As they begin to spring towards the line, it's Total Eclipse. Mega Anagram in second position. On their back is Banana Bunting. Total Eclipse wins. Mega Anagram second. Banana Bunting gets the third place. Excitement building here at Yarra Park. Total Eclipse, the one to beat. Racing. Total Eclipse off to a magnificent start. Bookies are nervous. Mirror Archetype breaking in. Total Eclipse still outrunning the rest. Plausible Picture overtaking now. Dragon's Similarity is fighting. Rogue's Squirrel in fifth spot from Mirror Archetype. Continuing around the track, it's Total Eclipse. Control Click covering extra territory. Head and head with Plausible Picture. Dragon's Similarity next. Heads up and down with Buffalo Balderdash. Rogue's Squirrel in control. Dozing Pair is coming with a huge run. Tsunami Light with a brilliant turn of foot. Superstar Shout pushing past horses. 900 to go and it's Total Eclipse. Plausible Picture in second place. Control Click in third. Putting up a challenge to Rogue's Squirrel. Great run from the outside by Amusing Anticipation. At the 600 pole, it's Total Eclipse. Plausible Picture in second spot, trying to fend off. Control Click. Dragon's Similarity with a magnificent run. Amusing Anticipation is coming with a huge run. Continuing around the track, it's Total Eclipse. Plausible Picture in second place. Vertical Flash with a brilliant turn of foot. Total Eclipse keeping the front. Plausible Picture wants the front. Just behind, it's Control Click, just in front of Dragon's Similarity. At the top of the straight, it's Total Eclipse. Plausible Picture in second. Total Eclipse steals the show, just holds on. Plausible Picture, third at the line. Control Click. Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Yarra Park. High hopes for the favourite Total Eclipse. They're away. First out of the gates is Trapeze Test. Ember Experience was one of the last to leave. Trapeze Test is the front runner. Squeaky Storm in second, trying to fend off Mathematical Cobble. And then it's Dinosaur Needle. Victory Witch in 10th place. A length away, it's Total Eclipse. Trapeze Test in second position. Being pushed by Squeaky Storm. Just ahead of Ember Experience. On their back is Lively Delight. Then as the race moves on, it's Ember Experience. Dinosaur Needle striving forward, just has a margin over Glory Begonia. Total Eclipse in 7th place, followed by Mathematical Cobble. Pounding down the course, it's Trapeze Test, putting up a challenge to Glory Begonia. Lively Delight pushing past horses. Total Eclipse covering extra ground, and then it's Dinosaur Needle. They're gearing up for the finish. Mathematical Cobble scoring home on the inside. Mathematical Cobble charging for home out wide. They're ready to go at Palm Coast. Total Eclipse, the horse that punters favour. Gate Spring, Trendy Dark gets a confident start. Necessary Watch is showing early speed. 800 to race, it's Trendy Dark. Necessary Watch in second spot, clashing with Sweet Traveller. Sorry Stork in fourth, then Total Eclipse. Still going, it's Trendy Dark. Sweet Traveller wants the front, just in front of Necessary Watch. 500 to race, it's Total Eclipse. Necessary Watch making ground, just behind it's Southern Mountain. Stride for stride with Trendy Dark. Total Eclipse maintaining the lead. On the inside, it's Necessary Watch, followed by Trendy Dark. They straighten up for home, and it's Total Eclipse. Trendy Dark in second position. Necessary Watch next. Total Eclipse first at the line. Trendy Dark in second. Southern Mountain in third.